Okay, so I got a real important lesson for you today. My Heavenly Father led me to come out here and do this in front of this antenna behind me, because I'm going to teach you about how your spiritual communication works. And the reason why this is such an important message is because religion, several religions, we're not going to point any particular ones out today, but religion will teach you that things need to stand between you and your Heavenly Father. And so we're going to start off with the engraven image. The engraven image, that can be anything in heaven or on earth that you feel like you need to have to communicate to our Heavenly Father. So when you walk into a church and they have engraven images, yeah. Okay, and so let's talk about why and how all this stuff works. You got to imagine that you are this station behind me. You see that antenna, okay? And so if I'm speaking to you, right, and I have this engraven image and I'm going to speak to it instead, then this is how it works. Now I'm talking to you. Do you really feel like we're having good communication? Do you feel like I'm going to hear you back? You know what I mean? That's how engraven images make your Heavenly Father feel. And so you don't need anything between you and your Heavenly Father to have Him reach you, for you to reach Him. And so whether we're talking about little beads, we're talking about lighting candles, or we're talking about, doing something, anything at all that's, defined by somebody else or whatever, that's not true. You need absolutely nothing to reach your Heavenly Father, because you are a sovereign station. And so what you should do is get rid of all that interference and just have direct conversations with our Heavenly Father. And so how do you do that? Well, a lot of people take meditation and think that it's all just about being quiet. No, what it is it's called getting all that interference out of the way and having a direct conversation with your Heavenly Father. Okay? It's not about just being completely quiet. It's about growing your ears. Because, we always were taught, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them accordingly. Well, do the same thing in your meditation. Not only do you need to think about your conversation and what you're saying to our Heavenly Father, but you have to listen. And at first, your ears may not be strong, kind of like when you go in the gym, you know what I mean? You may not be a real strong radio station yet, but you're getting used to how to work the equipment. And the way that you do that is you got to get rid of all those things that stand between you and your Heavenly Father. Fear, judgment, all those things can't come with you, because those aren't in alignment with that radio station signal. You know what I mean? You got to change what stations you're linking into too. You gotta be careful what kind of stuff you have go into your radio station. So that's why it's so important that you start to monitor even that programming television. You know what I mean? Think about why it is that you look at that programming. One thing that I realize very clearly is that when you turn a television on, if you haven't had it on for long, if you haven't been exposed to television for, let's say, a week or so, and you turn it on, you're going to notice how your adrenaline starts to kick in, because it's constant. You know what I mean? It's constant conflict, constant, you know what I mean? Death all the time. I mean, Anna's watching TV, I walk in the room and boom, there's somebody that fucking got killed. You know what I mean? I can't handle that stuff anymore because I don't feed it to myself. And so just like when you stop drinking whole milk, went to 2%, after a while you can't drink that whole milk because it's just not tasty anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like I used to be a big gulp drinker, you know what I mean? I couldn't even consider that anymore. And so realize it's a journey. And one of the things you got to realize is you are your own radio station. You're creating your reality and you're making your choices. And the way that you're going to really reach our Heavenly Father and have really good ears is to talk directly with Him, not through something else. I mean, needing something else to talk to Him. You know, lighting a candle. You know, just have a conversation with Him. The truth is, I can have a conversation with my Heavenly Father any minute of the day, no matter where I'm at, and so can you. And so, let that free you from all the binds that religion may try to put between you and your Heavenly Father. Our brother Jesus and His covenant made it where you can have a direct relationship. So take advantage of that. And our Heavenly Father is with you now. So if you have something you want to talk to Him about, He's all ears. And then you be ears too. Because communication is a two-way thing, you know. I love you. And my Heavenly Father loves you so. Let this message resonate with you, and you think about it. You think about how you're running your radio station. What kind of programming do you have coming in? And how are you sending that signal out? Are you sending direct signals? Are you being authentic with you? Are you treating yourself with love, kindness, and respect that you deserve? And then are you treating everyone else with love, kindness, and respect? Are you giving our Heavenly Father love, kindness, and respect that He deserves? When you live in that energy, when that becomes your station, you know what I mean? When that's the signal that you're sending out to the world, welcome to your beautiful life.